guy behind has just done a 20.1.
Sorry, Garrett.
No, you're good. I was just pulling out of the pit.
I'm not going on the slicked off track.
The guy behind has just done a 20.0. Alright, Jason, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 20.0.
Switch some things over. Appreciate you very much for tuning in. My name is Jason. Signature Esports is who I am with. And we are live once again for the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series. And we are at Charlotte. Dirt Charlotte used to be a part of the Charlotte Motor Speedway and now has its own separate entity and is its own separate place. Good to see everybody out there continuously tuning in. We appreciate everything that you do. Remember that if you get out there and you watch what we do here, you'll not be disappointed. A whole lot of racing action when it comes to iRacing. Real Racing Online been around for about 15-ish years, and I think joined our group here this week and or this weekend this season. And boy howdy, it's been an exciting start to the series. Let's take a look about what we have going on here. Charlotte Speedway, or the Charlotte Dirt Track Speedway right here. Getting ready to get the heat races underway after they get done with qualifying. 70-degree air temperature, 56% humidity, partly cloudy skies at a 2-mile-an-hour wind. 60 drivers are eligible to race, but we do take 24 to the feature, no matter how big the session gets. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in on all of the platforms. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. The track here is a little bit bigger, just under half a mile. Looks like the track temperature is 69 degrees, so that mud and dirt out there is going to be absolutely one of those ones that you can definitely know is going to be sticky. So session is the way it is. 16 incident points, and they are DQ'd. And that's pretty much the rest of it. We're going to wait for everything to get underway. Here's going to be a message from my sponsors, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. Back to it once again. We're just waiting for everybody to get their stuff all figured out and get the starting order ready to rock and roll with all of the heat races that we're going to have. Take a look and see how many people that we have in the session. Looks like we have just over, oh man, we've got 28 that have qualified so far, and everybody else is doing their thing. So far, Carl Kilgore, the fourth, has the fastest time in the race. Let's talk about the top 10 in the Real Racing Online standings. Jacob Todd is the current points leader, 429 points, and just 27 points off of him is going to be Sean Hayes. Jacob Todd has 2 wins in the Real Racing Online series through 6 races. This is the 7th race. I believe in the description I put 6, but this is the 7th race of the 22-race schedule. Swede Melgard is in 3rd place. Garrett Marshall in 4th. Kyle Jarrett in 5th. And DA, or Dennis Anderson Jr., he's going to be there in 6th. Carl Kilgore, guy currently who had the fastest time, now who's sitting 6th up there. Things bouncing around for me here. Carl Kilgore is in 7th. Lindsey Hobbs, the Aussie or New Zealand driver out there, sitting in 8th. Matthew Belt and Blake Doyle, that's going to be 9th and 10th. As far as wins go, Daniel Stifler has a win. He's currently sitting 25th in points. Keith Hackney is out there as well. He's got a win in the win column. Just kind of scrolling through here to kind of see who's got what and who's doing what. 2 wins for Carl Kilgore as well. Just has got to get those races up there so that way he can do it. If you want to look at all of the stats out there, go to signatureesports.com, click on the leagues, find one of the leagues that you want to be looking at, and you'll be able to go right there. I do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Make sure that you've got your chats and your watch parties on Facebook going. Hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell on YouTube. And then on Twitch, host the stream. You can also follow us on Twitch. I do follow everybody back. It may take me a day or two to get to it, but I tell you what, I do try to make sure that I follow everybody. Thinking of Jesse Priest, he's going to be the race controller this evening. You're going to be able to see his name up there as well. So big old thank you to that fine individual. Make sure that if you're not following all of the people out here, speaking of people to follow, Midwest Maniac out there on Twitch, give that guy a follow for me. I know that he just hit 100 subscribers, I believe, or 100 followers. I want to try to get him to 200. He's going to be doing a giveaway here in just a little bit. KSDTCPA is one of the broadcast sponsors for Signature Esports and the SETV platform. Go to ksdtcpa.com to be a part of their process. They have been voted America's top tax firm for 2020. Also, Raise Energy Drink. Make sure you go to raise.com or repsports.com. And whenever you go to checkout, put in promo code SIG Esports, SIGESPORTS, for your discount up there. All right, Heat 1's about to get underway. I do appreciate each and every one of you for continuously tuning in. You guys are absolutely amazing. Carl Kilgore is going to win the right to go first, and the poll standings are going to look like this. Raise Energy, Heat Grid number 1. Carl Kilgore, the 4th, is going to be your pole sitter, the 021 right there. And the numbers have changed just a little bit. We had our iRacing roster kind of got messed up a little bit. So if you're out there watching, you want to get back into the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series, make sure that you give us an application out there on there. Of course, Gary Switcher is going to be there to the outside in the number 25. Sean Hayes, Cody Kenzie, Michael Woolley, Tyler Kleeman, and Jordan McAvoy. Jordan McAvoy out there, the Pennsylvania driver. Brandon Sauls, he is out there. And Jesse Priest, of course, is the race controller. So that's going to be Heat 1 for you. 8 drivers in this. And, of course, you're going to see these guys go fast around this track. 19 seconds on average, 19 to 20 seconds, depending on the heat. And I know that at least the top 2 go to the feature. And then after that, the consolation races are going to be what bring you to the rest of it. So the race is about to go green, and we do love what we do here. Thank you to everybody for continuously tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to Shaggy Rogers out there on Twitch. You're amazing for chatting it up out there. I enjoy the chats. Lots of new names up there. Good luck, guys. Let's get them tonight. Cody Kenzie. Cody, you do not want to be sleeping on the couch. So, my friend, get your stuff going. I do dig the paint scheme there. And it does look like we're about to get underway here in just a moment. Incident points do count. This is an overhead look at what they go through and what they're kind of looking for. Gearbox of the car. There's the cars warming up right behind him. Carl Kilgore, the 4th, a whole nother level team right there. He's got the rocket behind him of Sean Hayes, the 00 right there. It's going to get interesting. We're going to see how this works out, of course, in the long run. Slinging the dirt session does reset as far as the track, so it's just like the plow coming out. But, of course, for the feature, all the track state does carry over. So it's slick. Brian, it's good to see you, buddy. But to say the least, we're going to go green flag racing right here. Heat 1 is about to get underway, and every single week we get to the laps. They do that stinking thing up there. I just don't like it. 6 laps is what they're going to run, and then when they get to the feature, I believe it's 10 laps. And then the consolation, or the main race is now we're going green right here, is going to be, I believe, 30 or 35 laps. But no, to say the least, it's still a big old track. Carl Kilgore right there to the outside of Switzer. You're going to see the 21 or the 25 run. There is Sean Hayes, Cody Kenzie right there in 4th. And we do have some good, like we're talking about, fresh names. Tyler Clement out there or Kleeman out there, the number 97. Oh, Kinsey gets wrapped up a little bit. Cody Kinsey falling off. There he is. He straightens back out, though. Michael Woolley was right there on the inside to help straighten him back out, but Kleeman's there. And Kilgore, he is getting some outside pressure from the 25. Switzer doing his job there to the outside line. It's going to be a little bit faster, so we're going to see how this works. There is Switzer and Carl Kilgore, the fourth. Big run from the 00. He gets a big slide up the track as he uses the low line to slide himself through. Does look like consistency is going to be the key right here, especially whenever you're running that low line. How long will that low line hold up as you see the 25 and the 21? 21 settles right behind him. There is Gary Switzer, who's going to be your new race leader. Here's the back end of that car. He's got some company all over it. Switzer, an Ohio driver, the number 25, trying to swing it, make it work. Kilgore trying to get to the inside of him right there. Lap 5 being completed. Green flag conditions. No cautions during the heat races, but the feature, or the mains and the feature, are going to have cautions. So you're going to see that right there. Looks like the 00 trying to put the pressure on the 21. .25 out front. Switzer is going to lead him around. White flag is already waved. Coming around to the front stretch. Who's going to get it? Does look like Switzer's going to win it right there. Kilgore's going on to the feature. And there's Hayes and Kleeman doing their job. Whole lot of fun, whole lot of action to be had. And Heat 2 is about to get underway. There's Shane Yates. He's going to sit out there on the pole position. And you have Jacob Todd, Tyler Lafford, and Dane Lloyd. That's going to be your front two rows. There is guys loading in right now. There is Shane Yates, the number 29. And Patrick Solari, he's going to be the Virginia area driver. There is the inside row, the number 99, right there with Zach Rinker, the number 60. He constantly drives the Barbie scheme. Daniel Helm, the number 49. Team Don't Hit Me. Out there to compete and have a lot of fun. Sean Conklin there as well. Young man out there to try to compete with the rest of the field. Jacob Todd looking to try to put a win in the win column and get himself into the main and not have to worry about it. Sometimes it's not about qualifying. Sometimes it's all about the end all to be all for the rest of the race. What kind of position can you put yourself in to be able to be competitive later on whenever they grid up for the feature? Remember, 24 go to the feature, and that is kind of where we are at with it. It's going to be exciting racing. Usually the Real Racing Online Dirt Street Stock Series lasts about an hour and a half, depending on the race and how it goes. But something to keep in mind, when we bring up Season 2, when we start Season 2, we're going to be doing more than just one series. So we're going to do it kind of like you would find on the regular nights. We're going to have the street stocks. I believe we're going to move into UMPs at one point. There's going to be a whole lot of things to do. 29 and the 95 are going to lead each other to the line. Waiting for the green flag. It's going to wave. Fred the flagman says, green, green, green. We are off. One more time. Prawn Dress is down. They are there trying to make it work. Pressure on the 99 right there on the inside. 3 wide going down to the backstretch into turn 2. Settling out 2 by 2. Conklin there. He is right in the mix of things. Big old run for the 95. He's going to lead at the line. He is there to the outside of the 29. So the outside line, that midline's working just a little bit better than the inside line. It just kind of depends on what they're going to be working for. As you see the 29 trying to make that slide into the inside. 29 and the 95. 95 is going to have a better run. You're going to see it right here. There he is. He's almost clear of the 29. You might see some action coming, but the 45 of Lloyd, he is working his way into the mix. There's the 418 of Tyler Lafford. He is working himself as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 60 making a run. That higher line's just faster. Now Jacob Todd, the Ohio driver, he is run. He wants that win. He wants to be up there, up front. He doesn't want to have to worry about going into a consolation race and whether or not he's going to be there. He wants to take himself into the top 2 rows. Heat 2 is going to be he'll be putting himself right there on the front row. I do believe is that how it works with iRacing. I think that's how it works in real life as well. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I guess, and I get it right. The 95, there he is, Todd. Outside line, white flags waving is your Raise Energy drink. White flag. Remember, go to repsports.com or Raise Energy drink and put in promotional code SIG Esports for a little bitty discount that you're going to get there. If not, go to your local GNC Superstore. You're going to be able to find their products there. The 29, he took a different approach right there. Carries heavy speed, but the 95 of Todd is going to win at the line. Followed by Yates, Lloyd, Lafford, Rinkard, Helma, Solari, and Conklin is out of that portion right there. So, whole lot of fun, whole lot of things to be had. We're moving on. Another heat race for you, getting ready to happen. There's Jamie Kephart right there. New driver, but Justin Powell's going to be right in front of him there on the pole, the number 30. And Kyle Jarrett, the 045. You see the Midwest driver. We're used to seeing his name. Jamie Kephart, like I was talking about right there, he's going to be inside row 2. Sweet Melgard, the 015, is going to be outside row 2. Bryant Paul is there. Brian Warner Jr., of course, guy's a Lebanon native. Robert Parrott, Nicholas Wiley, and they are ready to go. It does look like the pace truck is leading them around the track, and they are ready to rock and roll here in just a moment. Speaking of other sponsors, make sure that we constantly talk about this stuff. Might have to wait for a moment, but it does not have to wait. 46branding.com. Make sure you go and check out all the new products right there. Click there and shop. Put in RACER20 for the promotional code, and you'll get a nice little discount off your order over $30. 46branding.com. Great sponsor for Signature Esports. Here it is. Waiting for the green flag. Pace truck went off in the middle of the backstretch. The pit road here is absolutely atrocious. Middle of the back row, the back stretch right there. Ooh, a little bump and a bang in 045. Went when he was supposed to. Kyle Jarrett there to the outside. There's the 30 of Powell. 015 is Swede. Melgard, you see him right there on the outside line. How is it going to work? We knew that the outside line was the better line, and 045 is going to make that work. So Jarrett out front has Powell right behind him. Melgard there to make it work. Turn 1 is it's definitely a good one for everybody, as you see the backstretch kind of running nicely for him. Huge run into turn 4. The 30 looks like he's trying to close the gap right there. Melgard's looking like he's going to go to the inside. There is the 15 doing his job. 57 of Brian Warner Jr. He's doing a great job as well. You see the backstretch for him turning into turn 3. Lap 3 being completed. Green, green, green all the way through. And Fred the Flagman doing a great job up there, giving him a halfway sign. And now the pressure is on as Warner applied it right there. Brian Warner Jr. there to the inside of Kephart. And it looks like, or Kephart right there, it looks like the 045 is going to lead very, very nicely, kind of pulling away from the field right there. His lap times are consistent with what he did as far as qualifying time. Fastest lap for him, 19.128 right now. So the track is starting to come to him. And now Powell has some company there to the backside. White flag waves brought to you by SCTV on Roku, Signature Esports TV on your Roku device. Make sure you get out there, download the channel. As you see, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all very close. Powell trying to make one last ditch effort to get it up there, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it. Kyle Jarrett's going to win Heat 3 right here. Powell, Melgard, Warner, Kephart. That's going to be the rest of the field. Heat race is still getting underway. Looks like Matthew Belt is going to be out there. Good to see him again. Matt Belt is going to be your pole sitter for Heat 4. And Cade Gailey, Blake Doyle, Garrett Marshall, Justin, I'm going to say Velos right there. Eric Schaefer out there, Stephen Burrow, and of course you see myself. I am not going to be racing. I'm upside down. Help me, Tom Cruise. Sean, is that what happened to you out there, buddy? I did see it. Aiden Hill, thank you very much for tuning in each and every week. Good races for everybody. If you've not raced Charlotte on the rigs here on the simulator for iRacing, it's absolutely a great track to, especially for like USA International and stuff like that. It's a good race right there, absolutely. It's a good track, and it'll teach you to manage your corners a little bit better. USA International, you kind of just turn it in and you flat-foot it all the way around. Here, it's a little bit different, so you try to make sure that you make it work that way. Pace Truck is going to lead him around, and Matt Belt's going to lead him to the start-finish line when we go green. Whoa, looks like the 43 and the 3 collected each other a little bit back there. Burrow, looks like he is... I don't know if he's starting from the pits, but he is not going to be there right now. Might have missed his grid. Not sure what happened there. All right, so Gailey's there to the outside. I'm sorry, yes, Cade Gailey, the 27, there to the outside. The 14 is there to the inside. And we are seeing things rock and roll. I have to update Trading Paint, so you might see some cars go a little bit different. Oh, someone was there on the inside. Couldn't see what was going on. Thank you to everybody out there sharing and putting everything together for me. I appreciate everything that you do. Absolutely fantastic in the run of Signature Esports. We are very, very close to 1,000 followers on Facebook. Once we get there, that 1,000th follower is going to get a fantastic gift basket from all of us over here at Signature Esports. But Fred the Flagman says, green, green, green. We are off like a prom dress and ready to rock and roll. I am seeing 3 wide. Schaefer almost there into the back of somebody. Gets into the back of him a little bit. Not his fault, though. They went 3 wide. They were trying to be aggressive. And now a little bump it up. 14, 43, 27. That's going to be what is looking like. As now you're seeing the 789 of Garrett Marshall. He is running that rocket scheme, ready to roll, trying to get it up there to the front. Knows that he has the skill and the dexterity to get up there. Now Matthew Belt leading them at the line. The 14 is there on turn 1, exit turn 2. Whole lot of fun, whole lot of shaking. 43 trying to close the gap. Velos right there is one of those drivers that just you just see the skill of these guys. We're talking the average stretch of the field right here for the iRating is going to be right about 2,200 for each and every one of them. There's the 14 of the 43, 1 and 2, the 27 of Gailey, who started on the front row. They're in third. 1 and 2 is going to make it work, and it's looking like if you're going to get out front, you're going to stretch it out. That's where it's going to be. Heat race is not long enough for the traffic to be what it is, but you see the long run for the high line. It's working for Doyle back there, but he can't get to the inside of Gailey long enough to get past him. Lap 5 being completed. White flag's going to wave, brought to you by all of you out there on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. You guys are sponsoring Heat 4's White Flag. You're amazing. Make sure you go and donate to the cause out there. If you go to Twitch, just click the About section, hit the donate button, or go to signatureesports.com, hit the donate button there. You guys are more than welcome to donate to the stream. It supports these drivers and supports their what we do for them. Matt Belt, though, is going to win right here, as Velos is going to be there as well. Oh, a little collection plate offering from Gailey, and those incident points do count against them. Alrighty, we're going to see the grid for this one for the C main. Sean Hayes, the 00 Swede Melgard. That's going to be your 1 and 2. Tyler Kleeman, Brian Warner Jr. Those guys did a great job in the race. Michael Woolley and Jamie Keffert. That's going to be row 3 for you. Jordan McAvoy right there. And Bryant Paul, the number 44. That's going to be row 4 Sergeant Brandon Sowles right there, the number 76, inside row with Robert Parrott, Cody Kinsey, and Nicholas Wiley in row 6. I think that's all we're going to have for this one. 12 drivers in this one, as now you're going to start seeing them do what they do. Pace car is leading them around, and it looks like we're in for a good main right here. We're going to check the look at the laps, as these guys don't need to be bumping and banging each other. 10 laps in the mains, and then we go on to the feature. Kyle, Jared, Swede, and a C. It's not something I'm used to. I'm used to seeing him go straight to the feature, man. I really am. Kyle, Jared out there chatting it up with me. Appreciate you there on Facebook, my friend. Good to see you out there racing again. Kayla, what is going on with Burrow? All good. I'm not sure what was going on with him. He was there on the infield. He was there and he wasn't there. It was like it's kind of like a little bit of net code. But the pace truck dives off. You see, that's the middle of the backstretch right there where that entrance is. And I tell you what, it is just a little bit dangerous right there. Exit of pit road is on the front stretch as well. But green for the flagman says, let's go racing. Cautions are on for this, and they are automatic. So if somebody flips around or gets into it, that is going to be something that they're going to have to contend with. Hayes there, though. He's going to be on the outside. Melgard to the inside, the 015. Oh, a little collection plate offering. Now they're gone. Willie out and disappeared for a moment there. Still doing fine. There's Hayes, Melgard, Warner, Keffert, and Paul making a move. A little bit loose for Melgard, but still doing it justice. Brian Warner Jr., look at that Lebanon native driving the mystery machine up there. He has made his mark. He is rocking and rolling himself. There goes the number 57. He is running a comfortable third place right now. This must be his track. Right behind him, the two of Keffert. Jamie Keffart doing a fantastic job of applying the pressure. But the 57, tired of running in the back of the pack, right there in third place. Hayes out front, running across the stripe. Lap 4 being completed. Green flag conditions. Turn 3 for him as they're coming around the exit. Here is the backstretch run for him. Run into, this is turn 3 right here. Now we're seeing it. Seeing everything the right way. Kyle, I've seen you come through a couple of mains, but it's all right. We do see some clean racing out of you, though, and we know that you like to try to push it to the front, and that is absolutely fantastic. Nat Boppo out there, I think Kinsey may have lost his touch with dirt tracks. He's been driving too many ovals. We may have to get him into a few more dirt track races. Caution comes out as we see Kleeman wrapped up into something. Let's take a look real quick. This was Nathan Kleeman, the 97, comes into the turn. Comes up and, oh man, little bumpity bump. Look at Frosty go. Like he got into a few drivers right there. Cause of the caution, he'll get an EOL, but he flips it back around, is ready to go again. Caution laps should not count. But I could be wrong because occasionally they iRacing does what it does. Our Discord, yeah, absolutely. We are in a Discord. Nap Bop 01. Are you asking for our Discord? Is that what you're asking for? I see the exclamation point out there. All right, we're gonna go back to green, I think, here in just a moment. We're going to see how this works out. As you see, Swede, Melgard right there behind Hayes. Warner and Woolley up there to fourth. There is Michael Woolley, the Midwest Maniac himself. He is driving the Kamikaze machine. I always dig his paint scheme. The two of Jamie Kephart. He's got a little bit of front end nose damage, but it'll take a lot more than that to drive everybody insane or drive them around. So it looks like the laps on the caution are counting, and my bad on that one. This might be a quick shootout, but we're going to see right here, pace truck dives off, lap 9 being completed, green flag conditions, and we'll see if that number changes for everybody as they're continuing to move around. It does look like they're going to count green, green, green once again, and a big jump for Sean Hayes. He gets into it. It's going to be, yes, it's going to be two-lap shootout right here. So there is Hayes and Melgard coming around. It's basically a green-white checkered right here. So if somebody gets into it, they're going to get into it nicely. There is Hayes out front. Melgard's right there. White flag's going to wave. Woolley and Warner Jr., that is going to be your outside run. Look at them run. They're doing a great job. Coming down to the backstretch. Last set of turns. Brian Warner holding up third. Hayes out front. Big run off the stretch. Hayes is going to win. Melgard comes in second. Then Warner, Keffart, Woolley, Kinsey up to sixth. McAvoy, Parrott, and Kleeman. That is how that's going to work. B-Main coming up. And I'm not seeing our good friend Kyle Jarrett in there. I know he's going to the feature. Take a look at the grid right here. It's not the C-Main. Got to make sure we edit that stuff. Boom, B-Main. There it is. Dane Lloyd's going to be sitting on the pole for you right there. Kate Gailey to the outside. Tyler Lafford and Blake Doyle. Zach Ranker, Garrett Marshall. That makes up your front three rows. Then Daniel Helma, Eric Schaefer, Patrick Solari, Stephen Burrow, and Sean Conklin. Of course, myself, I am not in there. And then Jesse Priest. Jesse Priest is our race controller. He's absolutely amazing. Jesse Priest, hats off to you, buddy. I know you got a tough job, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's worth it. Every bit of it's worth it. Sweet Melgard out there. Walter, stream code thing. Oh, yeah, I haven't put the Discord in the stream code out there. Dane Lloyd, the 45, ready to rock and roll. He's going to have Kate Gailey to his outside. This was a great race before. Very clean. Only one caution in the C main. Let's see if we can go cautionless here in the B main. Some Mache driving a Lincoln with a toe all messed up and sheet metal and dirt in your radiator. I can understand that. Thank you very much for the invite to the Discord out there, Mr. Edenhill. I appreciate that very much. Throwing it up there for me. B-Main about to get underway, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Good old pace laps, ready to rock and roll. All the bumping and banging you can ask for. Should get out there and drive with everybody. Yeah, we're good. B-Main coming up. And I believe we're going to go to the feature right after this, so we're going to check and see how it goes. But green, 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 we are gone again. B-Main underway. The Lloyd and Gailey there, right there on the start. They had some bumper-to-bumper action. Oh, man, Ranker getting a little flippity-flip. He was right there in with the 49 of Helm right behind him. Zach Ranker off into the infield. Let's take a look at what happened right there. This was the start of the race here. Zach Ranker, the number 60, LOE, Lights Out Esport affiliate. As you see him right there. And the 49 just had one heck of a run and nowhere for the 60 to go. As the 60 trying to stay out of all the extra stuff. Got sent through pit road. Way to save it, though. Definitely way to save it. Back to live. Caution laps are going to count. Hopefully we get some big old green flag run in here. So that way we don't get too many cautions to interrupt that. Lap 3 under caution. Real quick shout out to everybody out there that helps what we do. Announcements coming up this week about the Signature E-NASCAR Series. We're going to see You guys are going to see some changes and some things that are going to come with that. And, yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Lap 24 being completed under green flag conditions. 49 given an EOL for getting into the back of Rinker right there and causing the caution. It's cars and cars involved. That's I believe that's what they've been doing. And Kayla chatting it up out there, telling Kinsey he needs to step up his game. Not really. It's his thing, she says. Getting ready to go back to green as now you're seeing the 27 on the inside. There's the 45 there. Green, green, green on the leader. They are gone. 27, great jump. And is trying to put some distance between he and the rest of the lead. But look at that slide high up there. Does look like Doyle is trying to make it to the front. You're seeing everybody run like a runaway bride. We're going to hide that off just a moment. There is the 27 right there. Put up the regular ticker. You're going to see the 27. There's the 45 there to the inside. A whole lot of action happening as now they're coming around into turn 3. 5 laps to go. Dane Lloyd there in second. Everybody else trying to hold on. $27.45. That's going to be your the line right now. You're going to see him right here. Cade Gailey out front. There's Lloyd, Lafford, Doyle, and Solari. That's who's going to be there. $27 with a giant lead between he and the 45. You see the gap right there, the 0.4 of a second. I know Doyle's trying to apply the pressure, but he's doing what he can. Eric Schaefer there. It's like Rinker made up some time. Look at that slide there to the inside. Lloyd is really trying to apply the pressure. He got a heck of a run right there. Outside line's working better for everybody, it looks like. As you see, this is going to be the battle that you're looking at the 46 branding white flag waves for the B main. The 45 still trying to get that inside to work for him just a little bit. Drive off for the 27. He's going to win the B main. Followed by Lloyd, Doyle, Solari, Lafford, Marshall, Schaefer, and Rinker. Conklin looks like he was there trying to apply the pressure as well. So that's pretty much how it goes. Now we are set. The 24 drivers are ready to go. And this is going to be our feature. Gary Switzer is going to be, of course, the winner of the first heat. So he's going to sit there right there on the front row. Kyle Jarrett's going to be right behind him. Jacob Todd was the winner of the second heat, and he's going to be right there as well. Matthew Belt, Carl Kilgore, Shane Yates. That's going to be your front 3 rows. Justin Powell, Justin Velos. I'm going to say it that way because it's the only way it looks. I just want to make sure I don't mess it up. If I brutalize your name, I do not mean to. Sean Hayes out there, Kate Gailey, Sweet Melgard, and Dane Lloyd. That's going to make up your front 6 rows. Moving on down, Brian Warner Jr., Blake Doyle, Michael Woolley, and Patrick Solari. That's going to be all the way through row 8. Jamie Keffert, Tyler Lafford, Cody Kinsey, Garrett Marshall. That's through row 10. Jordan McAvoy and Eric Schaefer in there. Robert Parrott and Zach Rinker. All of these guys there to compete. All of these guys there to have a good time. But we're going to go racing in the feature right here. Cody Kinsey firing up the old locomotive. That's pretty much what they are, aren't they? Gary Switzer is going to lead him off to the line. Jacob Todd's going to be there to the outside. It's going to be a huge battle. You're going to see the top 5 right here. They're really going to be battling it out. You're going to see some of the best driving in the Dirt Street Stock Series on this simulator that you'll ever see. 30 laps is what we're going to run for the feature. And remember, cautions are on. Loving the new name, says Kayla Williams out there. You're amazing. Appreciate you. If you're into gaming, make sure you go to signatureesports.com. We got a new group out there you can join. It's for the supporters of Signature Esports members. So you can support, like say your husband is one of the drivers and you're tired of not having anybody to talk to because he's on the sim rig all the time. Well, there's your way to do it. Get out there and meet some of these families that are a part of Signature Esports. Green, green, green says spread the flag, man. And Todd takes it very, very high. And now you're going to see that run there on the backstretch. Oh, Todd up into the wall just a little bit, though. But he holds on to it, so that right side damage is not really going to make an amends to it. Gary Switzer is out front. There is the 25, 3 wide on the front stretch. Boom, boom, boom. And that's what they're trying to make it. This is a huge, huge inner line track. The 21 making it interesting as now you're seeing the first caution come out. And man, that order is just going to have to reset just a little bit. We're going to see what happened right there. Looks like Keffert involved, Schaefer involved, McAvoy involved. Let's take a look at what happened right here. Lap 2. Eric Schaefer was right there, a big run as he was coming in. Does look like, oh, man, some cars got into each other and then Schaefer had nowhere to go. Got into the 422. Lifted things up just a little bit for him, but not a big deal. He can get back into it. Gary Switzer still leading out front. Jacob Todd's going to be there. Kyle Jarrett's going to be there. We're going to see how this is going to line back up. So the way that everything looks like the 25 is still going to be your race leader. 045 of Kyle Jarrett's going to be there on the outside line. The 95 of Jacob Todd is there. The 021 Carl Kilgore, he was making a strong run. They were running 3 wide up front. Thank you, Kayla Williams. If you're out there, go join that group. Let's make that group as big as we can, and let's support all of the people that are part of esports. You can support your not only your significant others, but you can also support the streams. These people are absolutely amazing. And believe it or not, with the current times, it has brought a lot of people together. I consider a lot of these people as close as family out there, and they're just absolutely amazing to be around. Switzer's going to lead into the line on the inside. Jared's on the outside. Todd and Kilgore, Matthew Belt, Shane Yates. That's going to be your top 3 rows. Let's see what happens whenever they go back to green flag racing. Is now the 25 got a little bit of push from the 95 of Todd, and now the 25 still going to carry that speed. Todd trying to apply the pressure there to the inside. Run. That's what they're getting into. The 045, little net code, and now a big wreck. Everybody involved. Holy cow. It's a parking lot brawl. As quick as it started was as quick as it switched. So that's how things work out in this one. Kyle Jarrett involved right there. There's the 21. The 045 was right there. That was a whole bunch of netcode if I ever saw it. iRacing is trying to work on that, and you see the field just trying to split. 045 lucky just to get that one situation right there. Now has a lot of work to do to get back up into the field. Kyle Jarrett back there in 19th place. Right behind Eric Schaefer. Jerry Switzer up front. The 25 is going to restart with Matthew Belt there to his outside. There's the 95 of Todd, the 21 of Kilgore. 00 of Hayes up there. He has worked himself into a good situation. Still lapping around. Trying to find out where there's the pace truck right there. That was a horrible netcode. Horrible netcode. That should never have been a situation. Never have been an issue. Switzer and Belt on the front row, then Todd and Kilgore. That's going to be the row right behind them. Hayes and Gailey. Melgard's worked his way back up to the front. There is Lloyd and Doyle. Brian Warner in the top 10 right now. Kinsey and Lafford right behind him. Now we're going to see how long we can make this run. Lights are going to go off on the pace truck. It looks like the 95 is going to get an EOL as well. Cars and cars involved. That's what, I guess that's I believe that's the way it's supposed to be done. So I'm not guessing here. I'm just trying to make sure that I know that that is the rules. I know the rules, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm right. I don't like being wrong. 25 gets the green flag, and they are ready to rock and roll. Switzer digs in, trying to stretch the field out. Belt's right there. Hayes, Kilgore, Melgard, Gailey, Lloyd rocking and rolling as well. Side-by-side racing right here. Oh, man, they are really, really trying to make it work. Lafford. There is Lafford right there. He's got nothing for the outside line, but he was right there trying to make it work. And Kyle Jarrett involved in something right there. Take a look what happened. Oh, wrong one. I was wrong there, guys. I don't like being wrong. Let's see what happened that caused that. The yellow flag came out. Oh, this is why. It's because the 43 went sailing. Holy goodness gracious. That was that I'm sailing away. Try to look at that one more time. I mean, he was there inside of Eric Schaefer. That was absolutely insane. It's a 43, but it listed as the 42. It was a good battle right there going on, and somehow he was there to the inside. But they're going to fix things. Looks like Eric Schaefer getting the UOL right there, the number 3. And they are just trying to get this race back under green flag conditions. We know the battles could be there. Normally the caution laps don't count. There's a button I forgot to check whenever I created the race. But to say the least, at least we're getting some good things. And they have to remember that 16 incident points will get them disqualified. So they have to make sure that they are safe with what they are doing. Green, green, green once again. Fred the Flagman says, we are going racing. There is the 14 and the 00. They are side-by-side racing, trying to make it as clean as possible. Jerry Switzer, he's out front. The 25's right there. Hayes right behind him. He makes a pass on Belt, the number 14. He's going to use that high line. There goes the 25. Whole lot of racing right behind him. Here's a look at the gearbox. Look at that pack of cars. As, gets right close to the bumper. That was so close. They are trying to muster it up, trying to get everybody in line with each other. And another caution is going to come out right here. As soon as they get green, it's like something happens. Trying to see what happened here. There's the 45. There's Brian Warner. Let's see. I don't know what happened right there. Jacob Todd involved. Here it is. Jacob Todd, no front end to that car. He was right there. You know, let's see what happened. Let's just back it up. Back it up. Ooh. There it is. There's what happened right there. They were beating and banging Rinker there to the inside of Parrott. So that was Zach Rinker right there. They got everything rocking and rolling. So Zach Rinker is right there. A good restart. Robert Parrott was right there. They were 3 wide trying to go in. And he was trying to turn and he couldn't turn. It's hard to turn your car in because Parrott was right there. So everything kind of got checked up. Everything got fixed. And then all of that happened up there. As Schaefer was right there as well. So Solari, all of those guys trying to get back to it. Let's go back to live conditions as the green flag has just dropped. Now we're seeing Jerry Switzer. He's going to be out front. He has got, and we got an overhead view right here. A nice blimp view as they continue to run Charlotte dirt track right here. Lap 19, green flag conditions, run. There goes the 25 of Jerry Switzer, the NFG Dirt Street Stock Series. They're coming around to have a great time. Now we're starting to see how things are cycling out and how well they are doing. Look at that run from the 00. Sean Hayes, he's trying to use that high line to really get that distance closed in. Let's take a look at the interval, the gap right there between your race leaders. There is Switzer, number 25. Hayes is there as well. Hayes closing the gap 0.2 of a second as he comes around. Run is what he wants. He wants that higher line, and you're seeing a lot of the drivers starting to use it as all the dirt and the mud and the muck, all the rocks have moved all the way up there. 25 out front, the 00 of Hayes there. Carl Kilgore has worked himself up into the top 3. Again, he is really trying to hold on to what's going on. Swede Melgard, I told you he was going to be back up there, but somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing trying to compete. There goes Cody Kinsey. He is up there in the top 5. Now in the sixth place right now. Oh, everybody kind of getting collected. Collection plate offering being sold. There is Melgard. He's losing a little bit of ground. Cody Kinsey trying to use that high line. He's got the 45 of Dane Lloyd trying to make that ground up as well. Brian Warner Jr., who was up to 5th, now back into 10th place. Caution's going to come out after a big long run right there. That was starting to really heat up. Jordan McAvoy involved in that. 422 of McAvoy. I think the 30 and the 99. Oh man, the 30, the 045 and the 30 were battling right there. The 045 shot down in the 422. The innocent bystander in all of that. Jerry Switzer's still going to be your race leader. Lap 25 being completed under caution. Kayla Williams, Kinsey may make you eat your words tonight. You know, every race you gotta. That's how you motivate Cody. I think that's how you motivate him. Tony Kivett out there on Twitch. Appreciate you, my friend. These are absolutely amazing. Thank you to everything that you do and continue to do, as we see a whole lot of fun happening right here. Lights are going to be off on the pace truck. We're going to start seeing these guys cycle through. Jerry Switzer, the 25, is going to be out front. Sean Hayes and Carl Kilgore, the 4th. They are there in the first 2 rows. And you're going to see the 015 of Swede Melgard has Cody Kinsey to his outside. All that we have to do is have that last little run. 5 laps to go. And when they come to the line, there'll be 4 laps to go. Green all the way through. The 25 gets a great jump right there. Carl Kilgore as well. He is there to the inside of the 25. The 00 up top. Caution one more time. Something happened there. And we are trying to figure out what. Waiting for the update. Looks like Dane Lloyd involved. Here it is right here. Not sure why the caution came up. I mean, I don't know. Oh, they threw the flag because I think they jumped the start. I'm not sure what happened there. Live conditions. We'll see. Does look like we're going to come down to it. It's going to be basically a green-white checkered. I think they might have delayed the caution for a lap right there. So if that is that's what's going on. Now, yep, they did. It delayed it just a lap. All right, green once again. Melgard is making his moves. There he is in 5th. Cody Kinsey is there. There's the 25 of Switzer out front, running away. We're going to take a long look at what's happening right here. Lap 29 being completed. Green flag conditions, as now they're coming around trying to get to the white flag. Cody Kinsey trying to make that upper line work. He's going to get there to the inside of Melgard, as now you see the 25 and the 00. Sean Hayes trying to make it stick. Caution comes out. Didn't quite make it. Does look like the 57 was right there, and that's what caused the caution. Oh, never mind. The 29 hit the tire. The 29 hit the tire and flipped him around. So, first attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. They weren't quite to the white flag, so now they have to redo it again. Switzer, Hayes, Melgard. Look at what's going on your interval. Switzer, Hayes, Kilgore, Belt, Melgard, Kinsey, Lafford, Lloyd, Gailey, Woolley. That's going to be your top 10. Broadcasting is what we do. Dean Kinsey, good to see you out there again. Who's going to get the better jump, inside or outside line? We're waiting for it right here, as now you see the 25 and the 00. They were working hard against each other. They are waiting for things to go green again. White here, as now you're seeing the 25 got the better jump right there. It is on the leader, as now they're coming around. Lap 32 being completed. Green, green, green. The 25 has a big run. Shane Hayes, there he is. Or Sean Hayes, Carl Kilgore trying to make the inside line work as well. Coming around, Kinsey there to the inside of Swede Melgard. White flag is going to wave. They, no matter what ends, next flag ends at, oh man, a disqualification. Switzer, Kilgore, Kinsey, that's going to be your top 3 so far. If you get up and you cream the wall, that is how it goes. 25 coming around. Kinsey trying to make it work. There's the 25. Switzer's going to win. Kilgore comes in second. Kinsey third. Melgard fourth. Belt in fifth. Dane Lloyd in sixth. Lafford, Woolley, Gailey, Keffert, Marshall, and Jared. That's going to be 12, all the way through 12th right there. Guys got to be careful. They don't want to get DQ'd after the fact. All right, everybody's across the start-finish line. Alrighty. And for the record, all the crap you talk and he proves you wrong. Absolutely. Mr. Warner, please. All right, let's take a look at the race results. Jerry Switzer, Carl Kilgore the fourth, Cody Kinsey, Swede Melgard, Matthew Belt, Dane Lloyd, Tyler Lafford, Michael Woolley, Kate Gailey, and Jamie Keffert. That's going to be your, or Kephart right there. That's going to be your top 10. Garrett Marshall, Kyle Jarrett, Justin Vilos, Zach Rinker, Patrick Solari, Jordan McAvoy, Justin Powell, and Eric Schaefer all the way down there to 18th. Take a look at the rest of the results for you. 19th is going to be Blake Doyle, Robert Parrott, Sean Hayes, and Shane Yates, Jacob Todd, Brian Warner Jr., all those guys down there. So those things do happen. It's okay. I can say crap. I just can't say the other word. Just don't do it. All right, in the command trailer, you are. Good race. Absolutely fantastic race for everybody. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for tuning in each and every week. Let's see if we do have Jerry Switzer available. I want to talk to him real quick. I do not see him. However, let's see if we have Carl Kilgore. Let's see if Carl's available. Carl, are you there anywhere? Take a look. Do not see it. Carl, we'll have to get all that figured out so we can talk to you. How about we do talk to somebody real quick? Because I want to make sure that he gets his dues in. So, just so you know, Cody Kinsey, I couldn't talk to first place. I couldn't talk to second place, but I am talking to you. Congratulations to you on that third place finish right there. You got a lot of people talking crap about you out there, and got you motivated to get up into the top 3.
Keep driving, keep your car clean. Thank you, Jason, for putting this on. Signature Esports all the way. After weeks of bad luck, it's just good to get a top 3.
Well, you know what? Top 3 is not that bad. You said that you saw her out there talking a little bit of crap, but I think she's only trying to motivate you because she knows that you like dirt racing a lot.
Yeah.
That's where you get the yeah from. All right. Cody, they couldn't hear the first 30 seconds of what you were saying right there, but pretty much the big gist of it is we got you taken care of. So congratulations once again, and we'll see you in the command trailer. Go give everybody a hug from all of us over here at Signature Esports.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Oh, you're welcome. That's going to be the man, Cody Kinsey, right there. He gets himself a P3 finish, and everybody else gets to can't talk to him. So that's how it goes. That's just how we're going to do it. We're just not going to do this today. Totally joking. I appreciate everybody out there continuously tuning in and watching. Swede Melgard did a fantastic job. He was right there. Matt Belt was there as well. Thank you to everybody continuously tuning in each and every week. Wednesday night, we're going to be back with qualifying with the second race of the playoffs, and I do believe we're back at Charlotte this week. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's where we're at. I don't really have it all up in front of me, but things have kind of been different today, and we're working with some new stuff, some new software. So thank you all for what you do. Have a great night, and we will see you this next week. Look for all of the new stuff that we have going on Facebook, some reviews and a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Appreciate you. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.